Alright guys, this is Flint's Fall. I'm back out here at my Lost Lake field. We didn't get the rain I was hoping for, and I hadn't walked this since I believe it was like June 4 or something like that, and wanted to be at my old stomping grounds, but looks like I might have a pretty good Adena right here. I don't know if her tip's there or not. Gotta find out. Well, I believe it is. It may have had an impact fracture at one time. They worked it back, but I'll take it. Well, this time of year, it just seems like we have a hard time getting the rainfall that we'd like to have. Last two rains, they've got me all worked up, or last two chances of rains rather, and we ended up, I think, with maybe a tenth, and it just missed it at that. But anyway, we'll get them when we can if the crops don't get ahead of us. But appreciate you watching. We'll see what else we can find. I'm back. I was in this row right here, and I seen a flake in this row right here, and I reached over here to check it, and I'm still standing in the same place I was, and I see one laying right over there. It looks, from what I can tell, it kind of looks damaged, but boy, it looks long. It could be all there, I don't know. It looks kind of twisted on the back end. Let's see what we got. But boy, she's got some length to her. I want you to look. I can't get it in the camera. Yeah, the back end's broke on it. Man, check that out. Big old long stemmed Adena. Well, she may be a little bit lopsided, but I ain't complaining about that. Just look what a piece. That's 4 inches at least. That's that little ear right there has just been wore off from use. Alright. I don't think I even looked down this far in the field the last time I was here, but then again I could have. But this is just rolling enough that even though sometimes we don't get heavy rains, if you can get some rain, even some rain, and the ground lays right, sometimes it'll unwash things a whole lot better when it's sidling ground than it will if it's flat. But I appreciate you watching. Keep on looking. Alright guys, I moved from my Lost Lake field over here to my old stomping grounds. I just couldn't bear it. I just now flipped this one out. It was up under a pile, kind of like that. It's broke, of course you can see, and I found this broken big sandy coming up this row, and I'm still bent over. And look at that broken drill type deal. I'm gonna keep on looking. This is just, if I don't get no rain, and they ain't calling for none, this is gonna be over, because I just barely can see the middle of the row and the edge of the row over there and over on the other side. But I'm gonna get on off here, see what I can find. Alright guys, I'm back. Just about walked past this, and it looks like a tip or something sticking out one there, pink or red or something. All right. I was beginning to wonder whether I was gonna get me a whole one or not. That's a pretty sweet piece right there. I'll take him. I want to keep on looking. It's some tough looking. All I can see is the edge of the rows pretty much from one row to the other. When you get over here, you can only see, you can tell. You can't hardly lean across it and see much except the very center, and I've done looked at the centers to death. But anyway, I'll keep on looking, see if I can't find some more stuff to justify being here. This one's already done that, but I'll get back with you. Alright guys, I'm back one more time. So I got a piece over here or something. I hadn't stepped across the row. These are already straddle high, but the back end kind of favors sorry about that. Kind of favors a drill form. Let's see if a tip's there. Oh man. Check him out, boy. Oh, the very little bit, just the very tip of it gone. I thought it was there. But anyway, 2 inches of him's there anyway. Alright, I'll keep on looking. Alright guys, I'm back. I think I've got a double. I see one sticking in the ground right there. And that's not him. That's him right there. Alright. That's a pretty good one right there, boy. Let's see about this one over here. Oh, look at there. I'm out here in this kind of open ground between, right at the end of the field. And I hadn't looked this real good. I just passed it up, I guess, but I better look here a little while longer. These are the best 2 I've found all day. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, same scenario. I'm in this row. I'm looking over here on the edge of these plants in this row. And right up under this big leaf right here. I've got something, but I don't know what it is. It looks worked on the edge. It may not be nothing. And then again, got a tip missing, but pretty good piece. Get back with you. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to look at this thing 2 or 3 times because, and I still ain't touched it yet. It sure looks like a point. But it's the same color as a lot of these stalks and stuff that you see out here. Well, it feels like a point. Well, how about that? Ain't that just odd? Well, that's cool as can be. I don't think I've ever found me one just exactly like that. That's ground. That feels ground. I don't know what you'd call it. I'm not even going to ask Pestle Man because he'll start something. I'm glad to find that though. That's unique. Well, alright, I'm going to get off here. See what else I can find out here. I'll take him. This field has done me pretty good here today. This is the field I looked May the 24th, and that bluebird about got me right on down yonder around them trees. They're done gone now though. It's not a bad little piece. Alright, had a good day. I've just bounced around because I didn't get no rain, and I've just been hitting the hot spots in 2 or 3 different places. And unless I can get some rain, there won't be no videos for a few days. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. See you later. Alright guys, I made it back for the cleanup. I went just jumping from place to place today. This is where I first started this morning at my dovetail field. I believe this is another piece of a broken silt. It's all polished. There's 2 or 3 pieces I found out of that field this year. I'm gonna fool around till I find a hole before it's over. Pretty good tool, it's all there. A preform or whatnot, scraper. Of course, you see me find most of these. Pretty good little Adena. And this one here has got some use wire on it for sure. This is probably the lengthiest piece I found today. Go long stemmed Adena, I think. That's a pretty nice piece though. All except that big gnaw out of the corner of it there. It's just wore out. I was glad to find it though. Like I said, I just jumped from place to place today. This is the last place I went. Brokes that I found there. Well, I hadn't got the rain I've been wanting them, and I'm just having to hit just the high spots in some places. And these are some tools that's complete with a humpback scraper type deal. A bifurcate. That field, usually you don't really know what it's going to do. One time you'll go and you'll find several, and the next time you go you won't hardly find anything. A little scraper. I'm tempted to call it the fishy field because it's kind of that way. Sometimes you can wear them out, and sometimes you can't get a bite. Okay, see me find this little sweet piece right here. All the little corner broke off of him. And this little piece right here, I tried to look and see what I thought he might be. Base looks like Baker's Creek. That's ground, and these corners are ground. I looked at the fish spear. It's similar. I looked at the Alps, and now it's more got ears. So I really don't know what to call it. If nothing else, I'm just going to let this one be the one that classifies what I'm going to call that field, the fishy field. He's fishy looking, I know that. I was glad to find him though. He's unique for sure. And then we went to our old stomping grounds, and like I mentioned, it hadn't rained, and I still found 60-something pieces of just the common stuff, and of course it was some hard looking. You've seen the way I had to look it. And I know I keep saying, you know, I probably won't be back there unless it just comes a huge rain, and I mean it'll have to come one just in the next day or two, because the rows they're just about closed up to the point you can't see. And in fact, it got on my nerves. That's the reason I moved today. I like being able to see the ground. All these brokes right here. Some of them's pretty good sized pieces. And it's probably 3 inches broke. Big sandies. Of course, all these tools are not broken. They're pretty white looking scraper. Big old core tool or something. I believe this is another piece of quartz, and I don't think you're going to be able to see through it, but there's not enough sunlight out. But anyway, I brought it on in. It's heavy, all patinaed up. It's another, I believe it's a geode, but it was on the campsite and I brought it on in. It possibly could have been used as a hammerstone. And these scrapers, and I'm pretty sure this one was used as a hammerstone. You can see it. Now it's unlike the flint ones that I've showed you, which I'm satisfied are hammerstones as well. And this one may be flint. It's pretty heavy, but you just don't see any of it like you do on the other ones I found. But you can see the peck marks and stuff though, and that's good. You know, it fits right in the palm of your hand. It's nice size. And then this is a complete blunt, and we found this little piece. And you see me find a drill. Most all drills that I have come from down there. This is a sweet little piece. That's probably the piece of the day from there. I believe it's probably a little Brewerton, they call it. Sweet little piece. And then we got these Adena types. These all roughed up. And these were my doubles you seen me find just right next to one another. But nothing just extraordinary. But I mean, I like them. They're nice finds any day. And I hope to get back out, but I don't know when it's going to be. I got to have some rain before there's any point in me going anymore for sure. And I just had to stop by my dovetail field on the way in, last thing, just to see. And we didn't get no rain. 1/10. And I found that. The old Cobb's blade or something. My dog's fixing to throw a fit. You hear her winding up. Let's see her. She's feeling deprived. Easy. Easy. What's wrong? You wanting to go head hunting?